Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. Here's the return from inside his 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the San Diego State Aztecs offense will take the first swing of the game. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, Dave.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often, and he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, and make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes, so it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something.
Running toward the tape. At the 20. Oh, the ball squirts out. Touchdown, Aztecs. And
Whooper that you don't want to see.
Holy cow, how about that? You think he's going in for the score. It looks like he's going to get it. He fumbles the football. Who's going to get it? Johnny on the spot. The offense finds the football, lands on it, and gets the touchdown.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Tennessee's offense will go to work for the first time. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Dropping back, it's Rodemaker. Got his man. Smashes through. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Vols headed quickly to the line.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. They'll go to the ground. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Volunteers will call on their punt team. Looking for a block. It's Jordan. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. It's caught. Just trucks through it. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Scanning the field, it's Rodemaker.
Dropped
and the
it.
pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. They'll put the tight end in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. The Volunteers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of...
Here's something that thing. Well, I did not want...
Entering accessibility screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
So I did not want accessibility settings.
San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. And with the ball in a spot like this, David, they might... Fires deep toward the end zone. And that
Too
one
far
falls
out.
incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete out of the backfield.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, gave up the completion. What did he do? You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Just enough time for one final play of the half.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's into trouble, and he finds trouble with the pick. And the defender...
That was a
is
nice
tackled,
pick.
and that's how we'll run out the first half. The Aztecs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work, the Big Orange offense on the field. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions.
And you got to wonder if this offense is going to go for it here. They're trailing now by a lot. I know there's a lot of football still to go, and I know they're on their own end of the field, but just kind of get the feeling their defense hasn't gotten a ton of stops. They may need to stay out there, and they're going to need this quarterback to make a play.
He'll bring it back. It's Jordan. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. From the gun, the running back has it. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? And if I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Sanders. Throws for the tight end. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs. Lining up for the PAT. field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty
you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Under heat, he gets rid of it.
Pass was
And
that?
it's incomplete. It was wild, high, and wide on that one. And the Vols will bring the punt team onto the field. On the return, it's Jordan. He's got great speed. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. At the 45, on its way. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They're going to ride this running back.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Tackle is made after the first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. He's loose. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, San Diego State. And the route is on.
Man, what a nice touchdown run. And this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line, keeping that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in. And the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hope this...
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. And he gets back on top of it and averts disaster. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said...
Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So San Diego State's offense making their way on the field today. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out.
They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Aztecs. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So FIU's offense out there for their first possession. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Got him. He's sacked.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
To the air, it's Dampier. Looking right, this one caught. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Running it back, it's Jordan. Coverage team brings down the returner. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, San Diego State. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
And that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted. Look out. He's got some space. Touchdown, Aztecs. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just, oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return begins inside the 10. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. The San Diego State offense on the field now. They've got a chance here, enough time to try to add some points before halftime. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Sanders. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. And the Aztecs are in the red zone. Play action here on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy.
Oh, it's a fake trying to run for the score. And he's brought down. That fake fooled absolutely no one. It didn't work at all. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a square kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. The Aztecs will kick this away to start the 2nd half. He's got it inside the 15. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They get the 2nd half started with their running play. They bring him down right at the 20.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
It's
Thank you.
He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Aztecs. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. To throw, it's Dampier. The pass rush closing in. You cannot escape the defense with a sack. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks. So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot, 3rd and very long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man.
Thanks, and that should do it.
Time tonight. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Jukes to get past a man. Touchdown, San Diego State. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point was up and good. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. He's running out of time here. Down he goes, a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today.
And the pass rush has got him again, back-to-back sacks. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be
safe right here
inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Still going. It's a foot race.
That kicking team has put their defense in a real tough position after they allowed that big return. Now they're going to have to defend a short field.
And the Aztecs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out.